And you may know her from Love on the Spectrum on Netflix. I'm joined now by the one and only Dani Bowman. She is an entrepreneur, animator, educator, and public speaker, and she is here in San Diego for Comic-Con. Good morning, Dani.
Good morning.
We're so excited to have you here this morning. When we heard that you were coming on the show, everyone in the newsroom lit up because not only do we all love on the Spectrum, but we also know so much about your career in animation and what you've been doing. And Comic-Con is really special to you, right?
Yeah, it definitely feels so special to me. I go to Comic-Con like almost every year, ever since I first been to my first Comic-Con in 2011.
So I want to go back to before you went on Love on the Spectrum. Were you ever worried about joining the show, about, you know, the image that it could portray for people who are on the autistic spectrum? And how did you decide that you wanted to be a part of it?
I wasn't really nervous about being part of Love on the Spectrum because when I first heard of Love on the Spectrum, before I come to that show, I didn't really have a boyfriend at the time. So I thought being on Love on the Spectrum would help me find love. Mm-hmm. That is all before I found my boyfriend, my true love.
That's right, and you now have your boyfriend. Tell me about him.
He's really amazing. Henry is like the one and only wonderful person that you ever met. Henry and I have been in a relationship for almost 2 years now.
Congratulations, that is so exciting. And one thing that we learn on the show is how passionate you are about animation. Not only are you passionate about it, but you're actually really, really good at animation yourself. You even teach other students how to animate. So at Comic-Con this weekend, not only, of course, are people wanting to meet you because you're Dani, they know you from the show, but also because they're gonna be able to see some of the work that your students have done, right?
That's right. They're gonna be shown at the San Diego International Children's Film Festival this Sunday, which I'm really so excited. It will be taking place in Room 9 at 2 p.m. It's four student animation projects. Plus, we're so excited to be showing our segments of the Stanford project that we work for Stanford University, the neurodiversity projects, neurodiversity informed culturally equitable care, which educates doctors about how to care and work with neurodivergent patients.
Perfect. We have on the screen there some of the events that you're going to be at. There's also a World of Difference there, embracing neurodiversity. That's going to be tomorrow at 11:30. So you've got a really busy weekend ahead of yourself.
I know, yes, and I also have a couple of super secret appearances. So find me if you can.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be jumping around all around downtown San Diego. I want to talk a little bit about how important animation is to you and how important it is to people who are on the spectrum. You have been open about how you didn't talk for the first couple years of your birth. How old were you when you started talking?
I started talking when I was 6 years old.
6 years old. How did animation, cartoons, and all of that play a role in allowing you to embrace who you really are?
Animation has also taught me a lot of great things, especially they're like the schools of emotions that taught me how to be happy, sad, or mad. They showed me all the visuals and something that anybody could relate to animation.
I agree. I feel like growing up, that was how we learned all of our social skills, how we learned just all about the world, was watching cartoons, playing video games. So many people are excited about Comic-Con this weekend. Tell us a bit about DaniMation and your company.
Sure. I've been running DaniMation for the past 17 years of educating, elevating, and empowering people on the autism spectrum by helping them turn their passion in animation into careers. So I help students create and one of our missions is to help the students not only create the short films that we premiere at Comic-Con, but to show them how they can turn their passion in animation to careers, and they could just aim any life path, whether they become influencers or become YouTubers or become like animation teachers.
And that's the last question I have for you. How important is it for people to be able to see people who are on the spectrum in media and in
Definitely really, really important. It's really great to see authentic representation of people, of stories created by people on the autism spectrum. And whether you're a voice actor, whether you're an animator or storyboard artist, people are craving to see authentic representation of stories made by people with autism.
It's so true. Dani, you have a very busy weekend, so we appreciate that you made time for us here at CBS 8. San Diego is so excited to meet you, shake your hand, and spend time with you out at Comic-Con.